Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Owls offense making their way on the field today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Owls come up to the line in the hurry-up. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the They're out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got...
On the ready,
plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. They go with a direct snap. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love it.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Irish! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Temple offense back on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And on the carry, he's heading left. They stop him right at the 24. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Good enough for the first down to the 37. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Owls will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not a very good kick in that heavy pressure. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He stays alive. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Owls will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The special teams making a huge impact. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The Temple offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The Owls looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. And the Owls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. A tough situation to the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Handoff to the single back. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The Owls will bring their punt team on the field now. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much. This win or go home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Temple offense out there. First down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes a quick catch. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
And the Owls will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
If you call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Temple offense back on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And now they run the draw play.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powers through. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, getting the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Owls will bring their punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gives it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with a good effort.
They'll try the right here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down and goal.
Green 25.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he pulls in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff, They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Temple offense back on the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Owls will have first and 10 here.
That's a first down for the offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.